lurking about 17 points back of the leader Bentley, but he's only 7 points behind Pingree right now, so he could steal second.
The nerves, these guys right now.
This is as bad as it gets. These guys have been dreaming about this ever since they were kids. They're not that much older than that now, but they've been dreaming about it all this time. This is what it comes down to. The guy that can perform in this is going to make life a lot easier from here on out.
Pingree, 25 years old, has not won a title yet. He won his first race all the way back in 1995. Number 104. Shea Bentley won his first race this year, added another. Will he get a third? Will he win the title here tonight at Texas Stadium? A big bang up. And a mess is underway.
You see Shea Bentley running for his motorcycle. They're just trying to find their bike.
Shea Bentley is hooked up on another bike.
Pingree is up and away, and Shea Bentley is still looking for his motorcycle.
Isaiah Johnson is our leader. Check it out again. Such an important start.
That's a small first corner. Watch, there's going to be some contact. I think Shea Bentley gets a little crossed up there with Horton and Bogard. They go into the corner. Lytle goes down, everybody goes down. Not sure who really caused it, doesn't even matter. It was just no room for everyone to fit through.
Pingree's in 9th right now, and Shea Bentley is in 15th by my unofficial count. As we take a look at the leaders coming down that vicious whoop section. 68 is our leader, Isaiah Johnson.
The year I won the championship, Mark Barnett was the guy I was going at. I had a 10-point lead. I saw him crash in the first corner. Immediately, I started riding more relaxed, figuring, well, he won't be a factor. The guy charged all the way to second.
The battle for second place is also a big one between Danny Smith and Jason McCormick. Danny Smith just coming back from injury. A broken collarbone, to be exact. And number 36 is Jason McCormick. Danny Smith, number 32, almost scraping plastic on that turn.
Looked like he was riding around on those covers of those tough blocks around the top of the berm. That's dangerous ground up there because it's so slippery. Your front wheel gets off over the top of that and you're down.
Christopher Gossler, number 55, is also trying to get into that mix. His last race was his first podium. A third-place finish in Minnesota. Here's the challenge for the lead. Isaiah Johnson got it from Chris Gossler on the inside, number 55, and he's got it from the outside as well as they go off the screen.
Danny Smith just went all the way straight to try to make those passes stick. It worked. I don't think the guys behind him are happy now. You don't want Gossler mad at you, or Schnell for that matter. And this is what I was talking about. Greg Schnell was only 7 points behind Pingree in the points, sitting in third. Look at him. He's looking at the lead right now, and Pingree's way back in the pack.
That's number 63, the blue bike. Schnell, number 63. He's in good position right now in fourth.
He only needs to pick up 8 points, and second is his.
Gossler, 55. Checking out Pingree trying to make his way up through the crowd now.
A lap ago, he had 7 bikes between himself and Shea Bentley. Now there are only 2, Buckaloo and Preston. So Shea Bentley, as well as Pingree, they're moving through the pack just about as fast as you can go. Taking another look at the start, watch Bentley. Doesn't get the jump he wants. He's rubbing elbows, trying to squeeze through there. Then Pingree, right there on the inside, number 35. He thinks he's got it made. Terlicki comes to the inside of him and knocks him down.
Well, that's how fast things can happen in Supercross as we take a look at David Pingree. And Pingree is in 8th position right now. Shea Bentley is quite a ways in back of him. But remember, there are 10 points difference. And once you get past the top 5, there's only 1 point per position difference.
Top 5 on back. Yeah,
right.
But as soon as Pingree can start cracking his way inside that top 5, he's going to start picking up 2 points at a time. Of course, the big advantage, if he can win the race, you get that 3-point gap from first back to second. He's got to win this race. There's no way about it, or else he's got to hope for Shea Bentley to go down again and lose more positions.
Pingree now is looking at the back of a rider who's coming back from injury and probably isn't really up to condition right now, and that's number 32, Danny Smith. coming back from a broken collarbone. This is only his second race. And there's number 35 in the picture, just passing McCormick.
I'll tell you what, Pingree is in contention. He can win this race. The pace he's going, the state of mind that he's in, that panic. As soon as you go down in the first corner, you don't care about nerves, you don't care about arm pump, anything. You go into that defense mode and you give it everything you've got. You don't hold back anything. Shea Bentley's doing the same thing.
Oh, McCormick casing it.
I wouldn't be surprised, Art, to see Pingree running the same position he is now if he'd have gotten a much better start.
158 is Justin Buckaloo. So that's really not where the eyes are in this stadium, and that's for sure. They're watching Shea Bentley and David Pingree try to recover from that first turn crash. We'll be right back with the championship on the line for the 125 West in a moment. Welcome back to some bizarre 125 action. You just see 104 Shea Bentley getting up once again from a crash, David Bailey.
I was just about to say, you know, Shea Bentley, all he's got to do is just ride conservative, because there's no way Pingree is going to be able to catch the guys, put enough points on him. Travis Preston right in front of him, cases it. He's got nowhere to go but into the back of him. Bam, right into him. Then when he tried to get up from there, he's on the side of that jump. He couldn't get his footing, and he just kept losing positions.
Isaiah Johnson is closing on his first victory in the 125s. He is our leader, number 68 on the Honda. He's had an up and down season this year. Very encouraging season last year.
Well, a little mistake from him there in the whoops, but he regroups. That's great balance right there to stay with that line, not go off the racetrack.
His best this year was a 5th at Houston. So he likes to ride in Texas.
Well, you know, the thing about being involved in a championship battle like this, you don't want to get in there and decide the outcome of it by being between those guys. You really just want to be behind it all or just get the whole shot and get out in front. That's what he's doing. This is going to feel good for him. And for Pingree, you know, we talked about the bad luck for him last week. Shea Bentley right there coming down on the back of Preston in that replay. We talked about how the roles can reverse, and they have. Bentley's got to make up some positions to preserve that title.
He's in 12th. Number 104, Shea Bentley, in 12th position.
Who'd have thought? The guy dominated practice. He dominated his heat race. That swap meet of a crash in the first corner. He got up behind Pingree, and I figured, okay, as long as he just keeps it on two wheels, he'll be fine. He went down again.
He's behind Casey Lytle now as he moved by Amaradio into 11th position. Number 35 is David Pingree, and he's already in 5th position. Boy, he can pick up some points now if he makes some passes. Danny Smith, Chris Gosler, Greg Schnell, and then our leader, Isaiah Johnson, in front of him. This could be another big turnaround in the 125 West. We saw it in the last race at Minneapolis when Bentley took over the points lead by 10 points.
This could just come down to a point, wins it. And for Pingree right now, every guy he passes from here on out he's going to gain 2 points on Bentley. No way Bentley has enough time from where he is to get up into those increments of points. Pingree's got to step on it right here.
Let's go down to Davey.
Well, the Pro Circuit guys are doing their best to figure out the math. Pingree just moved up to 4th. The way they figure it, Bentley cannot get 13th. If he gets 13th, they lose. So keep an eye on that. Down here, they're trying to figure the math out. Not very often you get 2 title contenders this far back in the pack.
There's number 63, Greg Schnell. And a great race for him, really. Schnell wants to pick up on things, and has, as he's passed Isaiah Johnson, number 68.
It's not impossible from where Schnell is compared to Pingree to win this championship if Bentley goes down.
Wouldn't that be an amazing turn of events? Greg Schnell on the Yamaha got his first 125 Supercross win in San Diego. Had a couple of rough moments during the season, but took a second in the last race. That was his 3rd podium of the year. But he's not that far off first place. Greg Schnell, Isaiah Johnson, and Chris Gosselaar continues to hold on to third. There's Schnell.
Gosselaar.
And back to 35. It's not that far with lots of laps to go, David.
It has gotten tight. Gosselaar has gotten around Johnson. It looks like he's closing slightly on Schnell. This has just been the wildest 125 main I've seen ever. Especially with his title on the line, the way they all went down the first corner. Bentley going down again. Schnell leading it.
Well, Bentley just has to get that composure and timing back as he is currently in 10th position, number 104. Wonder what shape the bike is in right now.
Well, it can't be 100%. He's looking at the mechanics area. Believe me, he's looking at that board. I remember what that feels like. I went into cruise mode when I saw Barnett go down. As soon as Barnett started catching up, that Honda pit area got real busy telling me to make a move.
Can Shea Bentley come from behind and hold on to a number 1 place? We'll be right back to find out. Back to Texas Stadium. Anyone can win this 125 West Championship within 3 riders. Greg Schnell, the leader of our race, who came into this race 17 points behind the leader. It's unlikely that he would win the championship because number 35 is on the move, moving up to 3rd place. Pingree was 10 points in back of Shea Bentley. But it's an interesting situation because in 3rd place, Pingree really puts the pressure on Shea Bentley to move up to at least 11.
Well, if Pingree can get around Gosselaar and somehow have a shot at Schnell for the lead, that would put a whole lot of pressure on number 104 right there, Bentley.
Because Bentley would have to get 6th place, David. Then, right.
I've been in that position, and you don't want to be there. Right now, he's just looking at the pit board, trying to make sure he doesn't fall down again. You saw how easy it could happen. You don't want to follow anybody in case they make a mistake.
Only 3 laps to go. And Shea Bentley, who's now in 9th position.
Pingree's not that far behind Gosselaar. Gosselaar just went over the finish line jump right there. He can make that move and just pray for a mistake by Bentley. He could walk away with this championship.
Pingree has to pass to get those extra 2 points. The pressure's on Pingree.
And I'll tell you what, Gosselaar's the kind of guy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but he is not the kind of guy that you can just relax when he's in a position with a few laps to go. I guarantee you they're over there with their fingers crossed, hoping he can keep it up on 2 wheels.
No, even though he's had a podium appearance in his last race, he has had a wild up and down career.
And what Pingree has to do is put the pressure on him, force him into one of those mistakes, if possible. Pick up 2 more points. You never know till the checkered flag comes out.
Number 35, David Pingree, trying his darndest to win back the advantage and get that number 1 plate. Here's our leader, Greg Schnell. The white flag is out. 1 more lap from Texas Stadium, and we'll have a new 125 West champion. Greg Schnell is on his way to his 2nd victory of the year.
And not far behind him, Pingree is closing in on Gosselaar.
He's about 5 bike lengths. Maybe less than that when we hit to him.
If you can't win it, you can go down in flames. And
there's Pingree.
He is putting the heat on right now. It's got to be his best lap of the night.
Bentley is up to 8. Now he's up to 7 with Justin Buckaloo in front of him.
Well, if they stay the way they are, what a close finish between these 3.
Oh, amazing.
It's going to be a few points separating them all.
Boy, you wouldn't want to have it any other way for the championship. Gosselaar having problems in the whoops, and Pingree now trying to take advantage of that to the outside. Gosselaar number 55. Here comes Pingree. Can he make it? Gosselaar tries to accelerate. The checkers are out. Schnell has won. Pingree takes 2nd place on Gosselaar. What a finish. And just coming across is number 104 as he winds around toward that checkered flag. Shea Bentley in 7th place.
Pingree's sitting over there after the finish line watching to see what place Shea gets.
comes across the finish line and mark him down for 7. And Pingree, you can see it on his face. You don't have to put it on a graphic. And Pingree gave it his very best.